I can dream. In 2020, I almost lost everything. I was 50 years old and I had a restaurant and COVID struck and I had invested everything that I'd built up over 30 years of working into this restaurant because I was so sure it was going to succeed, and I was so sure that God was calling me to take full advantage of the talents that He had given me. And so $200,000 invested and all gone virtually overnight. COVID, you'll remember, was a time in Earth's history where there was fear and lockdown everywhere. And unfortunately for me, I was living in the most locked down place on the planet, a little state in Australia called Victoria. And it just absolutely decimated the whole state. And in fact, now, 4 years later, we have crippling debts. And it's going to be, I think, many years until we find our feet again. And there's going to be pain. But what happens when you lose everything? How do you respond? How do you take on that blow? Because it's more than a body blow, it's a blow to the soul. You've just spent so many years, 30 years, accumulating the money to pursue your dreams. You jump in with everything invested. You work around the clock, literally, to make it succeed. You don't take a day off 7 days a week. You keep smiling through the punches. You have a good day and you realize a good day isn't enough to actually start paying yourself. You have a good week, a good month, and then at the end of that week or month, there's still nothing left to pay you. There's nothing left to reward you for all the work that you've put in. And so it's brutal. Okay, so let's ask this question. Why was it taken away from me? Why are things that we're passionate about taken away from us? Well, in this case, I have to look back and say it wasn't God putting me into this business. It was me putting me into this business. And when it was taken away from me, it was God saving me from this business, saving me from total annihilation, saving me from despair, saving me from being completely broken and not able to get back up again. So I digress there, and we'll go back to how do you handle a blow like that, a blow to the soul? Well, what I did is I retreated from everything. I retreated from everything. I withdrew from society. I lost all trust in my abilities to be able to do anything. I had no confidence. It was eroded down to the point where there was nothing left at all. And I got a job, and I've spoken about this before, a job on a truck, driving a truck with a gigantic vacuum cleaner, a big tank of water, and a big empty tank. And my job was to drive around the whole state and vacuum the contents out of portable bathrooms on work sites to then wash them down. And oh man, can you imagine the sights that I saw? The things that I vacuumed out of those toilets, the things that I had to scoop up or wipe down. And I'm sorry for being graphic, but it was just absolutely the worst time of my life. And then in saying that, how often do people say this? It was the worst time, but it was also the best time. And why do I say it was the best time? Well, I absolutely hit rock bottom. I hit rock bottom, and the only way up from there is to say, God, I don't have anything left. God, lift me up. Lift me up as only you can do. Lift me up in a way that I cannot in the natural, but you can in the supernatural. And he went to work on me immediately. And he showed me that there was a way to elevate myself out of this position, to lift me up through podcasts, through YouTube, through Audible. And that truck, despite how revolting it was the biggest blessing to my life to this day. And I was able to sit in the truck and listen to the most incredible lessons on life, on business, learning non-stop all day, every day, until I became so focused on one topic that I knew it was God leading me to it. And it was the topic of how to become a great cleaner. And that's what I've become over the past 4 years. And it's lifted me up out of poverty. It's lifted me up out of loss. It's lifted me up to the point now where I'm not just surviving, I'm thriving, and I'm cheering, and I'm saying, how great are you, God? How great are you, God? How mighty you have been for me. And so this is meant to give you hope. This is meant to give you hope when you're in a dark place, when you have lost everything, when you think there is no way forward or up or out. This is for you in a time when you need it. This has come to you at this time because you do need it right now. So if you go into the comments and if you'd leave a comment that says, this is for me, just that. If you write that in there, it's going to tell the YouTube algorithm that you're engaged with this content, that you find it valuable, and that you know it can help other people. If you're not able to do a channel like I am, if you're not able to do a video like I am, at least put a comment in there so that you are then helping someone else. I want you to have a blessed day. I'm praying for you. I'm always here for you. Reach out to me if you need to. I love you all.